Alright, y'all, we have another edition of What's Inside. Most of us know what's inside a mortise lock, but this one, the bolt is flopping in and out, and they're having trouble getting it to lock. And that is almost always because of a broken spring. I've already taken the screws off. This is an old Corbin, and let us see what's inside. I'm sure it's a broken spring. Alright, the bolt, yep, there's our broken spring right there. Surprised it didn't jam up something else. So, this is different than in shop work. Normally I would just take this piece out and put it on my vise, fabricate a new piece, but since I'm in the field right now, and what that does is once the spring is wrapped around right here, or the spring steel, puts pressure on that and it lets it snap back up. So it's right there. That's how it goes. And when it's actually spring loaded, it pushes this up. And then when you turn your key or turn your thumb turn, this comes around. Hold still. Pushes this down, which is spring loaded, so normally it would pop back up. But pushes it down, throws the bolt, and since it's spring loaded, again, throws it back up. So obviously with a broken spring, it can get caught and just be floppy. So we need to remove this and pull this mechanism out and go ahead and drive us a new flat piece of steel. And well, we got to drive that one out first and then drive in a new piece of steel. So first I'm going to go figure out some spring steel because I don't know if I have any in this truck. I've been running really low on spring steel, as I talked about in my last video, but I'll be right back. I may have to use a pick or something to get that, maybe a broken pick, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I yanked out all the springs that I had. This is just a variety assortment that I had easily accessible. I may have to dig to find more, but I can probably use this Baldwin spring. It looks like one I'm going to have to use. All these have this little curb and they're too short. So let's put all these back in my little spot over here and go ahead and cut this. I'm gonna have to rear up the GoPro because I don't have extra hands for this. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and get this piece out. See how, if it comes out easy. Looks like it will. Just using my when you're getting this broken piece out, you want to be very careful not to break the piece in there, because that can be not fun getting it out. It's much easier when you have this leverage. Much easier. Okay, so we're going to hold this up to this to try to get a about approximation. Now that hook right there is actually really good for us, and if we lay that out, that's about the length, and then if we just turn it around, we'll kind of get a approximate on the length. And you always, especially when you're working with stuff you don't have a lot of excess of, you want to just cut it longer. I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here. It's going to be too long, but that's okay. Once it's cut, we can trim it a little bit more. So I'm going to put this here and then roll it Oh, shoot, I let it go. Let's try that again. And there's our bends. This is a thicker spring. Hopefully I can drive it down into that. So again, it's kind of hard to do. Okay, start there, and then roll your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is such a drink. Zoom! Watch your eyes. Alright, so we want that bend to be like that. And this goes in there like this. So we need to go ahead and drive that. It's pretty thick. Let us, so I'm going to have to bang. I'm going to move this over here so it doesn't bounce crazy like. And let's get a, let's go in just like this. Much thicker. I've got a vise in here. It's just so hard to get to. Just make sure we're bending it the right way. So that would wrap. Nope. This is the way we need to bend it. Okay. Hopefully you can see that. Let's move over here a little bit. It's much thicker than the previous was. And that's gonna probably be a problem. Trying to drive it in here. Okay, hold on. Keep flipping it upside down. It's this way. Shoot. Alright. Definitely is bigger. I need to go get a better pair of pliers. We'll be right back. Okay, so let's just see if we can squeeze it in there. Again, make sure we're wrapping it the right way. We need to go this way. We're gonna have to spread that, guys. Sometimes you can do it by just pulling a little bit. Okay, that's not working out. I'm gonna move this over here and basically tap a screwdriver down in here to spread it just a bit. Let's see if I can do it here. So I'm gonna put the screwdriver in. There we go. That should give us enough clearance. So again, wrap around, and we want it to be like that. This is much easier when you have a vise, which I do. There we go. Kind of lever it down in here as much as possible. Give it a little tap. And then we're going to give it a new squeeze. And then we're going to wrap it. Okay. Let's see how she does. Boom. Okay, so we're a little long there, and that's kind of making it hang up, I believe. Let's see. Yes, so we're going to go ahead and cut just a bit of that off. Let's pull it up so it doesn't. Oops. Oops. We're going to put this back like it needs to be. Back out and give it a little nick. There we go. Alright, push down and up. Looking good. Go ahead and hose it down. And that should be it. Go ahead and hose this down too. So if you didn't have the Baldwin spring, again, you can use any flat spring steel that fits that. Okay, we got something going on there. That just ain't right. Just ain't right. Oh, whoops. put this latch in correctly and it may work. There we go. Let us try that again. Yay. Silly me. Okay, so that should be it. Let's check it with the key cylinder. Looks good. Alright, so that is it. Fixing this old fella. Getting it back in use. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a great one, and we will see you next video.